Imagine having the rapture happening and your loved ones who are lost don't know where you were, don't know where you went. What would happen if you had an app that acted as a kill switch that could allow your loved ones to know where you went? That would be cool. I think that would be really cool. A kill switch. Now, someone has developed that app, and he happens to be here today. Brother Clay has developed an app that acts as a kill switch that once we're gone, that app will trigger to our family members, our loved ones, and let them know that we're gone and where we went, because a note will be left for them. So Brother Clay is going to do a quick demo as we wait for Brother Derek to come back to do communion. And we do welcome Brother Clay to the podium.
So I'm not a presenter, so please forgive that, and I'm taller than I realized. Did I turn it off? No, it's working. Okay. Again, I think Brother Greg talked about that really carefully, and I will say that I'm a little shy about talking about it because I just want to glorify God. My wife and I are both in the healthcare field, and back about 4 or 5 years ago when the pandemic was going, a lot of people were passing. So we had a belief that these people could actually, when their dying moments, be able to send their loved ones messages. At the same time, we had really had our heart pricked about the rapture and learned about it. And we're studying it, and we're following others and just researching. And because we left a sect that didn't believe in the rapture. I'm going to make it quick. And so what we did was we decided to build an app that would do just that. We call it PreWill. And back then we were listening to a lot of people that were talking about how as soon as the rapture happens, Christian sites are going to be on after. And they're going to be sought after, and people are going to pursue them heavily. So what we did was we embedded within the PreWill app ThyWill. And ThyWill is a way for Christians to share the rapture with their loved ones. Brother Bob, I don't know, me and you must have been on a kindred wave, because what we did is we developed an app that would send out 12 messages. Our goal was what would happen if 12,000 Christians shared 12 messages. We would have our own 144,000. And so that's something we did about 4 years ago, and we've got it now on everything. I'm going to walk you through the website, but it's on your phones. It's on Apple and Android. If you put in the word PreWill, it'll come up on your phone, and that's how it works. So this first page is just the website, prewill.com. But Brother Greg, if you'll go to the second tab, we're just going to go ahead and jump in and talk about how the app works. We made it incredibly simple. So this is PreWill. You'll notice at the top it has PreWill kind of listed there on the side. If you go to the little yellow button of add recipient, because I don't think I can read the one to my wife out loud, you can literally type in that person's name, and you can type in their phone number, and then literally start writing a message. You can write up to 600 characters, which is 1 page, and then you just save it. And if you're having a rough time with a family member and you think, something's changed in your life, or you have a fight, maybe they're a distant loved one, then you can change the message anytime on your phone at any point in time, all the way up until the rapture occurs, or all the way up until your life would end for PreWill. And then what happens is the PreWill messages are auto-generated to go out 7 days after your passing. I'm in the hospice field now. My wife's a nurse as well, and we saw that the 7-day was an amazing day. So then if you hit cancel on that one, we won't add one right now. If you scroll down, embedded in the app, just a little bit lower on the page, is ThyWill. And ThyWill, if you'll hit add recipient for me there, ThyWill allows you to do the exact same thing, except for this message has a different trigger. It's built on you not being here, and the other trigger that's built in for the rapture, that when it goes, it would send out 12 messages to those that you want to receive rapture messages. And they would receive these messages. You have one of two options. There's a toggle there. You can write your own message that you want to send it to them, and tell them exactly what you want them to hear. Maybe you've got an email address that's coming to them, or maybe you've got a book in your home that you want to tell them exactly where it's at. You can do that. Or you can, or if you want to, you can actually use our pre-printed one there. And literally it takes whatever name you put in the name field and directs them to a website we've built called PreWill.org. And we're going to talk about that in a second. But literally PreWill.org talks about the 7 seals, the things that are going to happen in the coming time. It talks about Jesus being our king and don't serve the wrong king. And it literally walks them through the steps to salvation. So thank you. So our thought was if we could really make a difference, we would. And this is the way we hope to do it. So if you know of somebody that might be interested, or you're interested yourself, our goal obviously is that if something happens to you in your life, you could share a message to loved ones now, but also when the rapture occurs, we can share those as well. And for those that would ask, yes, you're going to have 24 messages go out after the rapture occurs if you're still alive, because your 7 loving ones are going to go, and your 12 loving ones are going to go for your life, and then your 12 others are going to go. This is PreWill.org. You can scroll on down past my little stop reading if you didn't receive a message. But you're going to get into where we actually start talking to you what's happened. Where did we go? And it talks in depth of where we went, that Jesus is real, that's what happened, and this is where I'm going. And what happens is they receive the message, and at the end of the message it says questions prewill.com. So they can go to PreWill, and it says, if you received a message, this is why you received a message. So it literally has your name on it. It's coming from you. It looks just like you, but then at the bottom it actually tells them how to learn more. And they can actually get led to this website as well that talks about that. If you have other websites that you want them to be copied on, I know Brother Lee was talking about one as well. You can absolutely put that in your Rapture message as well. And you can change the message up, and it's completely customizable. So the key is you can change this at any time. It's completely updatable. The way the app works is probably the fun part. Apple still fights me over it after 4 years because we are the only app that ever asked when your phone opens. So we have it set up that when your phone opens, it records that you're alive that day. And that's the way it keeps up with that you're still here. So as long as you keep using FaceTime or your passcode or whatever it may be, it sends a yes to the app to say, yes, this person's alive. After 3 days, if for some reason you're on a vacation or something, it sends you a message and says, hey, you're not on any of your tech for 3 days. Can you sign back in? And you can sign in your iPad, you can sign in your computer, you can sign in your phone. Any of those devices that have passcodes on them, you can sign in with. So we really believe it's something that can make a difference, and our goal is if it grows, we're going to be able to add video and other things to it as these messages in the future. Any questions for anyone? Huh? You can look, if you go into your app store right now and type in the word PreWill, it'll come up. We've got cards out on the I've got cards out on the table, but it's just literally the word PreWill, and ThyWill is embedded in it. It's free within the app. So meaning when you pay for the PreWill, it comes up with the ThyWill. And our goal is to keep lowering the price as we have people sign up. Because we just have to be able to pay for all these messages that go out. We still have to pay for the services. But as soon as we can lower the price, our goal would be to get it to where everybody's just signing up for it one day. The hope is, well, to be honest, we've had this thing going for 4 years, and my wife and I were so confident. I know Brother Bob and all of us were excited that I literally said, it's on my heart. So I reached out to Greg and UpTime and said, look, guys, we've been following you. I think I wrote probably the most weirdest message he's ever received, just saying, if somebody would sign up for this, I said, if they're not happy, I'll send them $3. It's not a big deal. And that's the other thing. If you sign up for it and want to try it for a month, I'll absolutely pay for the first month and let you try it. So don't feel like, for us, this is something we believe that will help, and that's what we want to do. So, okay, thank y'all.